alright, welcome back to another race. This time we're with TMC Classic Cars, and this time we're in Monza for the Italian Grand Prix with the 2004 Ferrari, of course. So, yeah, again, default setups, 25% race, short qualifying, straight out. No point hanging around. Just there's nothing to do. Drive, it's dry. So all you check is the weather, and even then you can just not bother because you can just go. Like there's no setups, no change in fuel in here, so just off you go. It's always a wonder who your teammate is. So I think it was Tom Chad for me on this occasion, but I'd like to get an eye in because I was getting a little patient there, having to wait. So, anyways, qualifying here, I couldn't really get a lap in. Like I said, a really poor first lap. Just listen to the noise of that thing. Oh, just for one reason or another, I just couldn't get a lap in to start. Yeah, I end up well, just straight lining that because I couldn't make the turn. So, yeah, so that one's gone. I bumped the brake bias back to 52 and the diff up to 100. I was blindsided by I'm not sure who it was. Then ended up messing up the Lesmo anyway. But I couldn't even see it. It was Alibaba. He was blindsided me in the shadows, and I wasn't expecting it. It kind of unsettled me, and I ended up screwing up the first Lesmo. So, anyways, I had to swivel around, and well, again. Again, first Lesmo again, I turned in too early, got up onto the grass and then ran a bit too wide out on the gravel and then clattered the front wing. So just that first Lesmo was really giving me bother. So just quick check of the map, make sure who anyone was about. So it's just me, but we have to limp back onto the pits, and I did eventually get a lap in. I'm going to upload it, I think, as its own thing, because honestly this is one of my I just absolutely committed to this lap. It's one of my best laps that I've done in F1 2018. I think just honestly, like, I'm not sure what more I could have done with this lap. It was absolutely as committed. It was just, I just felt like it was, I gave it everything I could, absolutely everything, and come across the line. It's going to be better than anything I did in TT in in 20 minutes beforehand. It's going to be a 1:19.6. Ended up being good enough for P5 in the end, but just absolutely leathered it, just absolutely gave it beans, and yeah, I was really happy with it. So I'll probably upload it on its own. So, anyways, we're in 5th place. I didn't do a practice start, which I wanted to do. That was something I wanted to do because I want to get my eye in kind of how these things kind of launch. Excuse me. That was a nice sound. So. I didn't mean me. So, anyways, 4 red lights, 5 red lights. I didn't do a great start in the formation lap last time, and it's not going to be a great one this time. Clunkish away. Same with Dan, and Joe's got an absolute rocket start. So I moved over 11 through. There's Merc on my, it's Sway as well on my right hand side. So braking nice and early. Joe ended up hitting to the back of Scuba and screwed himself for turn 1. Breaking over all the polystyrene boards, so we've lost a place here to Sway to begin, but that's okay, honestly, because it's just make it through there in one piece as we head down towards the first chicane. Afri here in front is going to get squeezed off by Bert. Brings me right alongside. Sway's behind as well, and then there's desync of some sort, and I'm into the wall. And the carnage behind is going to be unbelievable. You can look at the map, there's so much going on. I managed to get through, like I say, relatively unscathed. I have a red wing. So, I got through relatively, compared to everyone else behind there, I think I got through better than most. At least I could still carry on, but obviously we're going to have to pit. Thankfully you can just, 25% just put on the tyres. And then you'll go to because we have a compulsory 1 stop here. For all the classic cars, apart from the wet. So, anyways, I can't continue like this, so we're going to come in. With the incident itself, I think it was, there may have been a little bit of desync, I think, from Sway to Afri, I think, looking back on it now, but anyways, nothing I could do about it. I had to go through that gap. I couldn't just slow down too many cars behind, and, you stick your nose in there, you have to do that. So, anyways, we're going to come in. Change the wing, thankfully they were ready. Put on the tyres, and you can see the amount of people in the pits. Like, that's how much this was affected people. Like, I'm still going to come out in 7th after all of that. That's how mad that whole kerfuffle was. P7, are you serious? So it shows you how many people got caught up in it, and see the leaders there well in front, so they're gone. Like there's no getting those. So literally this race after that was literally pass synchronizer in the pits. There's P6, all while holding around a 6 second or so gap or so, 5 seconds to Joe in behind. So there was sync. And then a couple of laps later, lap 6, heading to lap 7, there was PFC Steve in the pits. That's him. And then that is literally the race. So, yeah, Parabolica, last lap. There you go, race over P5. So, look, after all that, to finish where I started, you know what? That's fine. It's probably the best result I was going to get anyway. So, looked like a great race for down. You know, some of the people down below and up front. It looked like a nice little squabble as well. Actually, very nice squabble up the front with Dan winning there ahead of Scuba, Bert, and Afri. So, do you know what? That's you know, that's how it goes. So anyways, here's the results. Not a whole lot to say really. Just want to avoid penalties, so I was kind of conservative with the gaps as well. Just kind of bring it home. Get 10 points. So I've actually picked up some decent results now these last few rounds for the classic car. So that's nice. That's it for round, I don't know, 4? Is it round 4 or 5 of classic cars? I think it's 4. Yeah, because we had the McLaren, the Williams, the other Williams, and now we've had the Ferrari here at Monza. I think that's it. I can't remember what the next round is actually, nor do I know the car, so that'll be fun. Anyways, until next time.
I know.
I got 2 warnings. Who was the retard that absolutely punted the back of me?
I was the torpedo.
It was Joe that hit you.
That's enough me position to Dan, and then Dan finished off then next corner.
You got a lightning start, I start with shit.
And Stephen, to answer your question about reporting me.